Come here, join the frame. Come here.
You need paper to the toilet.
What you gonna take a shit?
Yeah.
Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Jayden. Welcome to my channel. I just came home from being outside, having a lot of dinner and a lot of drinks, out with my girlfriend, having a good time. And I wanted to pop this video for you real quick on the subject of vulnerability and how it boosted my game amazingly, okay? How it just like, it took whatever I had and it got me to that next level. And so you find videos on YouTube that says, hey, vulnerability is bullshit. Don't do vulnerability with girls. If you do that, they're gonna leave your ass. Well, what I found is if you start with vulnerability, no woman is gonna be interested in you. If that's like the first thing you do, that's not interesting because it's like feminine, right? But if you start with confidence, strength, and power, if you come in and you meet a woman and you say, hey, baby, I run this shit, and that's your vibe from the beginning, and then on top of that, okay, so the next layer, you layer in vulnerability, you layer in realness, oh my God, you are really a lady killer, okay? And when I mean a lady killer, I don't mean it in a literal sense, I mean figuratively, okay? And so you are, you know, a guy is good with the ladies, if you know what I'm saying. And so that's what I want to talk about today, okay? And so let's break it down. One of my favorite actors, okay? I'm going to see if I can put in some B-roll here about some of his philosophy and about who he was as a person, okay? Who he was as a person. He was a womanizer. He was drunk. And he had this philosophy and this understanding that he was not a perfect being, okay? He understood deep in his heart that he was not perfect. He actually understood that he was a walking contradiction, that he wanted to be good, but he ended up bad. He wanted to be bad, and he ended up good. He wanted to get his life together, it became shit. He wanted to be shit, he became good, okay? And so my whole life, I've struggled with that. Contradiction. I'm a walking contradiction. I say I'm going to do something, I end up doing something else, okay? And for me, something that helped me boost my game was to accept myself for who I was. And that was, that took a lot of vulnerability. And then I would then project that accurate image to women, okay? And I realized a lot of women are interested in a fucked up guy. I am fucked up. I was fucked up, and I'm probably going to be fucked up. Probably going to womanize until the day I die. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to, you know, drink, have fun, do all this kind of stuff that I'm doing until the day I die. I saw that. I recognized that within myself. And I knew that, okay? And then I projected that into the world and it boosted my results, okay? And so I started to portray an accurate image of myself. For example, I would sometimes in the past, maybe when I didn't have good results, I would show up in a suit like this and talk big, okay? About what I accomplished. Either I would lie or I would tell the women some sort of, you know, exaggerated version. And in those instances, I didn't fuck a lot of girls. And then I would show up in a suit like this and I would say, hey, actually, I'm on a limb here because, you know, first, after establishing attraction and joking with her and, you know, seeding that, first you have to seed that possibility of sex first. And the way that you do that is by coming in with the vibe of, I run this shit. I know what I'm doing and I'm taking you on an adventure. First, you always got to establish that. But then what I started doing, and this helped me fuck a lot of chicks. That's why I'm giving it to you right now. This really helped me, okay? then I would layer in vulnerability. So again, let's say I would show up in a suit like this, okay? In the past, when I wasn't getting laid a lot, I'll be like, yeah, I'm this big guy, whatever. And girls were like, yeah, this guy's full of shit, okay? Some would believe it, but more often than not, they just knew this is full of shit. But I would show up in a suit like this, and after establishing a masculine frame, after establishing, flirting, fun, first you gotta do that. Again, I want to say this again. First, you gotta establish, like, I knew they were horny for me already. I knew we already had like a good time, etc. Then I would layer in, okay? Layer in. So first, this is confidence. I had that already with the girl. Attraction, had that already. Charm, mystery, charisma, everything. She already was feeling it. Then I would layer in vulnerability. So you see this? Look at my fingers, guys. You want to layer in vulnerability. When you do that, when you got these pillars here, okay, confidence, attraction, charm, charisma, mystery, she's digging you, and you layer in vulnerability, that's what makes it seal, okay? That's what makes it, when you show like, okay, I'm all these things, but I'm also like human. I also have struggles. I also have this and that and the other. Then holy shit, that's going to take you to that next level, because it did for me. So I would show up in a suit like this. I'll be like, listen, I've struggled this month. So after establishing all that, I told you, like, I've struggled this much. Even me coming on this day, I shouldn't even be here because, money's not that good, whatever. I was just honest with the girls, but I'm here because I'm interested in you. I want to explore. I want to see what can happen, whatever. And now I was this cool, interesting, honest guy who could also admit, hey, I'm not doing so good right now, etc., etc. And then boom, panties would be flying. So when I told them, like, okay, let's go to my place, whatever, they understood, hey, he's not just cool, he's not just interesting, but there's also humility. He has ambition, he's not quite right there, but he's going there, he's trying to go there, etc., etc. Now, I wasn't always vulnerable and honest with women about the money part, but about other things, about my fears, about my things I didn't like, or things that didn't work out for me in life, or whatever. And I just layered it in as a part of my conversation. And I found when I did that, not only did I have sex with women, but my phone never stopped ringing, okay? Calls were coming in. Girls wanted to hang out. Girls wanted to spend time. Girls wanted to do stuff. The problem with vulnerability is when you lead with vulnerability. So it's like the only thing you got, okay? Like you start, just vulnerable. It's like, nobody finds that attractive, okay? First, you gotta be attractive. You gotta establish dominance, confidence, charm, going for what you want, interest. Then you layer in vulnerability. Ooh! A lot of you guys out there, sometimes it happened to me. I meet guys, especially guys who come do coaching with me. They're like, listen, I approach women, I talk to women, I'm confident, I'm charming. I'll take them out with me to go to clubs and stuff like that. We do some day game. I take them out to the mall. We meet girls together. And I can see, they know how to approach. They know how to talk. They know how to do stuff. But something's missing. And then I listen into their conversation. I got a mic set. I mic them up, okay? Put the mic under somewhere. And I listen to them. I listen to their dates. I follow them around when they go on dates. They're unrelatable somehow. I can see that. I can sense that. If I can sense that, if I can see that as a guy, what do you think the girls do? They want that. They crave that. Why do I make this video? Because right now there's a lot of companies, Fresh and Fit, podcast, Red Pill. I'm Red Pilled myself. A lot of coaches, a lot of dating coaches, a lot of people say, hey, vulnerability is bullshit. Bruh, my dick's been wet for years because of vulnerability, okay? Girls obsessed with me, call me all the time. Vulnerability was a key important ingredient in that, okay? And so my phone's kind of telling me right now that my battery's about to die. So I don't want to rant on this, but I want to tell you the power, Okay? And you got to go out and experiment for yourself. The thing that women will leave if you show any weakness or any vulnerability, or if you're like showing any like emotional capability, that they're going to leave you, that is absolute BS. Absolute BS. Women are gonna leave you if you're a weak man, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have a plan, if you're not able to bounce back from hardships. Okay, if you have a hardship and you tell her, hey, I have a hardship, and you're open and vulnerable about it, but you also say, I got a plan, baby, and this is how I'm gonna do it, you watch. Okay, so you can be vulnerable, but you also have to add something to it. Okay, you can talk about your fears. I banged girls talking about my worst hookups. I talked about my bad experiences, about women that didn't like me, or everything. It just helped because it showed, because when I walked up to them, I was confident, I was funny, I was charming. All these things that I work on a daily basis, which I teach you and you work on a daily basis. And then when you add humility, vulnerability, when you add self-analyzation, that you can see that you can analyze yourself, and you're not like, women just don't want to see a guy who's like beaten. You know what I mean? Like you took a punch and you're just out on the floor and you're not getting back up. That's unattractive. But if she sees that you can take punches, that life hits you hard, that hardship happens, and you're able to like discuss it, you're able to talk about past hardships, but at the same time, she sees the confidence in your eyes, the willingness to figure it out, and the actions behind that, bro, sky's the limit, okay? And so I will make more videos about it, but this have made me completely indestructible. I can be human with women, and in fact, I use that all the time. I make sure to be very human when I'm around women, and that's why they trust me. That's why they want to come to my house. That's why they want to spend time with me. I tell women all the time, I'm fucked up. I can't just go to a bar, have one drink, and go home. I'm going to get drunk as fuck. We're going to have like 11 drinks. Probably we're going to do some embarrassing things together. I'm the kind of guy, I go out to a nightclub, you might not hear from me in 24 hours because I might, somebody invites me to a strip club. I don't even know, I'm somewhere doing something. I get fucked up. I go out. I'm a walking contradiction. I say I'm going to work. I end up partying. I say I'm going to party. I end up working. Okay. I know that I am a walking contradiction. Okay. I'm very open about that. I'm very honest about that. I'm very open about my womanizing, about alcohol, about fun, about going out, about the people I know, about what I do and what I want and my failures. And women love that because at the end of the day, especially in Europe, they want to be with somebody human, okay? Now, I haven't been into America yet. I know a large part of my audience is American, but I fucked a bunch of American women while traveling, and they also like the openness, the vulnerability, the honesty. They just don't like it when that's all you got. You know what I'm saying? And they don't like it if they're not attracted to you, okay? So I want to make that clear. If they are attracted to you and you're already doing the right things, you already have those 4 to 5 pillars, and you layer in vulnerability, that's going to help you seal the deal. Now, if you like this video, this style of video, me talking about vulnerability, things and shit like that, like the goddamn video to begin with, and then comment down below and let me know what you think, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all, my playboys, the real ones, looking to get it done for real, not just on a whiteboard saying, hey, I want to meet these girls, but like actually making it happen. Like, I'm banging chicks, I have girlfriends, I have things going on. It's actually happening, guys. See it on my channel, more on my Instagram actually nowadays. But yeah, anyway, that's all I had to say in this video. I love you all. That's why I make this. And I make these videos in a no BS type of way because I'm just telling you what's been working for me. And I'm 5'7". I'm not 6'4" or whatever. I'm not some giga chad. If you met me in life, I'm probably shorter than you, bro. And I've been slaying tons of chicks, hot ones, baddies. I got girlfriends. I got shit going on. Anyway, that's it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.